Hoobity hoo and how do you do? You're watching Cammy Cam Comics. Hoobity hoo and how do you do? Welcome back to Cammy Cam Comics. So we had some type of snafu last time where I recorded the video. And I recorded a month ago. And then, I don't know, phone issue or what happened, but we totally lost the video, guys. It was crazy. So here I am. Welcome back. Another day, a new day, another day and a new me. And we're going to try this thing again because I was up and I recorded and I waited to post. And I think that's what messed this up because it's file corruption. Anyways, we are here today for one thing and one thing only. If you saw the thumbnail, you already know what it is. Comic book review time. What? And not just any comic book. We review indie comics. Indie comics need all the love and support they can get. So if you already read the Substack, here you are. And if you haven't, you are in for the treat. This week, we are reviewing one amazing comic titled Thelbe Jack, presented by Ashveil Comics and Frank Goody. And let me tell you something right now, off jump. This comic is great. I follow I support the Kickstarter campaign. I read the comic, and then I'm gonna share everything about it. So, let's lock in. Let's begin. Thelbe Jack. This comic was such an exciting read. Things off cuff I really loved about it. Okay, I always love art. I love that each artist has their individual voice and it speaks volumes and it really brings the writing, which is amazing, to life. So let's get into it. Number one, we always break down our reviews the same way. I'm gonna tell you about the book, then I'm going to overall impression, followed by vibes. What is it giving off? Then we're going to end with some recommendations and where you can grab your own copy of amazing comics like this. Indie comics, that is. So starting out, this comic opens up with this gruesome nightmare. First page. And you're like, oh my gosh, wake up from the dream. Wake up from the dream. And our main character, Thelbe Jack, wakes up from the dream. But the thing about dreams is sometimes they keep you locked in forever. They shape you. They create a new version of yourself. And that is what this comic book is all about. It really dives into exploring the character that Thelbe has become. Overall impression of the comic. Gosh, I feel like I'm going too fast. So let me slow down, collect myself, because I don't want you to miss any of the details that this comic has to offer by me panicking and rushing, and I could not find this for like 5 minutes straight. So give me a minute. Talk about Thelbe. He is a finder of lost things. He's really good at what he does. If you can't get it, he can get it for you. And his overall objective is to keeping it out of the hands that want it just as badly as he does. Is he successful in this endeavor? And what is the connection between those hands that want it and his hands too? I think that is a great way to explain it without giving away details, because everyone should check this comic out. My overall impression, I really enjoyed period style storytelling. This comic is period piece, like Camelot, Old Kingdom, with a touch of mystery and some magic. We enter the story with a strong dream that not only shapes his personality, but also his identity in more ways than we can count. The story has great pacing and not only builds the world around you, but pulls you into that magical world, but leaves you wanting more. Does that make sense? Where we already know that okay. It is a time piece. So this story is set, I'd say, like that medieval, dark ages era. Think King Arthur, think Quest of Camelot time period. Now we're also adding elements of magic. And one thing I always love is a little magic, because it's like sprinkles on a cupcake. Okay, cupcakes are great. Now let's add sprinkles. I really enjoyed the pacing of the story because, yes, we start off with the nightmare, but it's such an important part that sets you up for the rest of the story, hitting all the marks to continue to turn the page, pull you in, changing direction of the story and learning all of our main characters in one first very impactful issue. Vibes. I really felt like the story gave, and these are my examples. I felt like it was like Merlin and the show. If you're old, you know Merlin, and then Vox Machina. Two shows with magic and a lot of mystery solving, where you have, okay, again, that ancient time period, then you have the layer of magic, and then all of these layers of mystery that need to be solved. I really felt like it also gave off a film noir type, where Thelbe Jack from the beginning is a character that's really focused on himself and his own personal goals. And I feel like it's the layers behind that of why he's that way really pulls the story from the dream into our actual plot. And I really enjoyed that. I recommend this comic if you are a fan of historic mysteries, okay? If you like to go back in time without the cost of a time machine, you're gonna love this story. If you like stories with strong protagonists, with morals that are a little, okay, I see why you did it, but why did you do it? Self-serving individuals, I feel like it's a great story for that. It really brings, it opens up a new type of world with magic, where you have magic artifacts, you have people using magic, you have a lot of things that are elements that are going on that all add layers to the story. And again, I don't want to spoil this part, but the bad guys and Thelbe, it fits in such a way that, again, you gotta read it to really get what I'm saying without me spoiling it. And if you are looking for more, I highly recommend you go follow Ashveil Comics, not Vil, Veil, Behind the Veil, and check them out on all social media platforms. They're on Substack, they're on Instagram, they're on Threads. I want to say they're even on TikTok too. And head over to their website, ashveilcomics.com, to get yourself a copy of this amazing indie comic. The team behind this comic, they did a phenomenal job, from the story, the lettering, the pictures, the cover art. I'm so excited because the volume 2 is on the way, so go check that out. Kickstarter, I want to say maybe in pre-launch. I did not double check, but again, the team behind this comic, they did such a phenomenal job with the period style storytelling and building a mystery story that really will pull you in and have you wanting more after the last page. So this has been Cami Cam. As always, stay tuned, stay blessed. More indie comic book reviews coming. Hope you have the most amazing day. Love you guys. Bye.